Good afternoon. My name is George. I'm the founder of a company, Kallos Solutions. We are in the enterprise application space. We have been in existence for about 3.5 years. We are 16 people. Started off conventional offshore development, but our focus area right now is good old customer relationship management, CRM, as we all know it. Okay. But they probably with a lot of difference. Probably the way enterprise applications that we see today, the SAPs, the Oracles of the world will probably change in the next generation. And this is a sign of things to come. I'll just start off with the product itself. The product's ready. The product's available in the market. We have about 6 customers today. And it is a CRM as we all know it. I'll just spend a couple of minutes on the product first. Essentially, it's a CRM product meant for Salesforce automation, meant for marketing management, meant for service management, meant for content management, meant for contact applications, customer relationship management, basically. Fairly powerful product. It's got over, I'd say, 150 screens. It's targeted at any company which has a Salesforce of over 10 people, or a service person of over 10 or 15 people, or meant for a call center, or meant for a BPO, etc. Now, the product itself, I'd say it's got its own alerting system, and let's say the top 5 ones that are most important for someone to use is available. It's completely runs on the browser, and therefore I'll just now remove the browser, and you can see that it is a highly user-friendly, web-enabled CRM application. Now, functionality-wise, there's a lot of functionality, like you could have the customer master, very standard stuff, anything that you see in a ERP or a CRM today, but it's 100% web-enabled, designed well, meant for regular use, available on the internet. Mobile ready, that means we can connect up to the SMS system, salesperson on the field can update their status on the mobile. A lot of power-packed functionality. In this forum, I'm not here to explain the functionality. I'm here to say there is a powerful product available. It covers all the processes in sales, and it's fairly comprehensive. I'm here to sort of explain that there is something else happening behind the scenes, which is really critical for this market. Okay. We are in the CRM space, and we are also in the custom application space. I just wanted to kind of show what's happening in the market, because there's something very important happening here. I mean, you have all the big CRM players who've done well globally, and we have the big market players. And CRM is not taken off in India. ERP has. Every big company has done well in CRM. Why hasn't CRM taken off? It's a concept, every company needs it, but still not taken off. CRM as an area basically requires every customer requires a different variant of the process. It's in the details. I've seen Salesforce.com, I've seen all of them come to almost everywhere, every company in the country. They're trying to adapt, but companies, they don't adapt to it. The reason is they say, this is my product, I want you to use it the way it's got all the best business practices as applicable in the US. Use it. But we go in and ask, the sales process in India, the sales process in emerging markets, sales process, service process in emerging markets is different. Even call center processes. So we came up with this concept called individualization. Now all of you know, those of you who know enterprise applications know that customization is a bad word. Why? You take a product, you modify it more than 10-15%, you can't maintain it. Suddenly you maintain an application with over 1 million lines of code, and customers in a mess, you're in a mess. We have built an underlying framework by which the core product itself is actually a metadata-based product. It's metadata. And we generate version after version for each customer. So theoretically, if we get 1,000 customers, we can maintain 1,000 versions of it, because we are running it off metadata, we're not managing million lines of code. Model-based enterprise applications is the way to go. It's not going to be, no longer going to write millions of lines of code. You're going to write metadata, you're going to generate applications. Here we have a full-blown enterprise application built out of metadata. Of course, some part of it is coded, but bulk of it is generated. And we want to go to the market with this concept called individualization. We want to say individualization is the way to go. Real world example, back to the product. Here's the, I'm just going into sales processes. I've been in the IT industry for 20 years, enterprise applications. I've implemented ERPs, CRMs worldwide. And I've seen thousands of types of processes. A simple thing like a sales order, I've seen 100 variants of it. I'm just showing here 5 variants of the sales order. Sales order 1, standard 1 order. I'm just putting the key with like so many line items. And here's another customer who wants it configured, who says, I want it to be based on the weight and the attributes. I want the order to be like this. And you have a third customer who says, no, I have services sold and I have also products sold, so make the screen like this. And you have the fourth customer saying, I have promotions and deals, which is very important, so add discounts. And the fifth customer saying, I want to schedule the order in my factory based on this. These are just 5 variants. Each field could become a multi-line. Essentially, what is happening in the enterprise application space, the good space, every ERP is literally forced fitted into organizations. I believe that that's the way that's going to change. Okay? And so I believe the future is about individualizing this. Now, this set of 5 variants that we created was created in 2 hours. The original sales order was modified into these 5 variants in a few hours. Why? Because we've got a model that generates the application. So we are able to individualize the application for every individual customer and yet maintain an affordable solution for customers. And that's what we believe we can sort of win. We're starting with CRM. We intend to attack the market in India fairly aggressively. So you're going to see while customized products can stop here, maybe they can at best give a vertical specific solution. We're going to give an individualized solution at affordable rates to the market. And with this, we believe we can capture the CRM market in India. Anybody who's got here in the audience, anyone, Salesforce of more than 10 people, service personnel of more than 10 people, call center, contact center, CRM, please contact us. We'd love to provide a solution. We're also in the web application space. I mean, custom conventional development of web enterprise applications. The small vendors who do conventional 1x development in terms of productivity. We're talking about innovative framework-based vendors are there today who can do 2x in terms of speed using things like framework. But the market in the US, you're seeing innovative vendors who are doing 10x, 20x type development. This is scary for the Indian IT industry, but that's happening. Just check out OMG/MDA, model-based development. You'll find a whole lot of vendors doing it. We intend to move the pace at which applications can be developed at 3x, 5x. We're seeing 10x on some types of applications. If somebody gives a workflow process-based specific application, I can give you a 5x to 10x speed generated application compared to, I mean, essentially it's a team size. Instead of putting 10 people, I'll manage with 2 people. Those kind of things are possible. So anybody has a web application to get done, contact us and we'll prove it. 5 years from now, this is going to be the norm. Individualization of enterprise applications, have metadata, generate applications, conventional systems will go away, and that's being seen today. So those of you who want to join the bandwagon, we'd love to have any kind of support in this. It's counterintuitive to the way the industry is going today, and investment firms, yes, we're looking for funding. We're self-funded, we're profitable. We get enough money for what we're doing, but yes, we'd like to grow faster. Corporate houses, any one of you need an application built, CRM built, contact us. We're looking for partners, and we're also looking for good people to join us. Thank you.